Hi, in this video you'll learn how to read multiple data types from input. So far, you have written programs that can read in a file line by line and manipulate the data. You have been using input.nextLine, which returns an entire line in the text file as a string. But what if the text file has multiple types of data and not just strings? Or what if you want to perform numerical calculations with the data? Of course, there is a way to do this. Let's go back to the Fitbit data. This file named participanta.txt has the active minutes data for participant A. Each row has 4 values. The first is the date, the second is the number of lightly active minutes, the third is the number of fairly active minutes, and the last value is the number of very active minutes. You know that you can connect the participanta.txt file to the program by following these steps. First, use a try-catch block with the IO exception error. Then create a file and scanner object, and from there you can use a while loop to iterate through each line of the file. Something that you may not know yet is that there are multiple scanner methods that you can use to read in data from a file. The first method is already familiar to you. NextLine returns the next line of text as a string, but you can also use nextInt to return the next int read from a file, nextDouble to return the next double read from the file, next to return the next string read from a file, and nextBoolean to return the next Boolean read from a file. You might be thinking, haven't I used these methods before? And you're right, these methods are the same as when you use the scanner class to get keyboard input from the user. Watch out for input mismatch exception errors. An input mismatch exception occurs in Java when the scanner class attempts to read a value from the input that does not match the expected type. For example, if the program expects an integer but the data file contains a string, the scanner will throw an input mismatch exception. Let's walk through an example that uses these scanner methods to get different types of input from a text file. The program will start by looking at the first row, and specifically the first item in that row, which is the date. While the date is made of numbers, the format with the slash will not translate to an integer or double, so it should be read as a string with the input.next method. Notice how you're not going to use the nextLine method. This is because the nextLine method would return the entire row as a string. Instead, you want to read in each value individually. The next value is lightly active minutes. This value is an integer, so you'll use input.nextInt. The next value is fairly active minutes. This is another integer, so you can use input.nextInt to read it into the program. And the last value is the very active minutes for that day. It is yet another integer, so you'll use input.nextInt again. Now that you have read in the data from the file into your program, you can add in the rest of the code for the algorithm to answer the question: how many days did participant A reach the goal of 30 active minutes per day? First, create a variable before reading the data to store the total number of active days. Then, add the fairly active minutes and very active minutes. Finally, add an if statement to check if the total is greater than or equal to 30. If true, add 1 to num active days. Now it's your turn. Try reading multiple data types in your own programs.